college football. It's the Texas A&M Aggies and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Notre Dame coming off a 10-win season, but there was a sour taste in their mouth after they were left out of the college football playoff. Marcus Freeman has so many great recruits loaded with talent. He knows this team is going to have a huge chip on their shoulder as they try to get back into the college football playoff this season. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Notre Dame's offense will take the field first. And here comes the typically reliable Jordan Faison. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
And there was times during the week when we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week, and we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. And they've got to do a really good job in this one communicating, understanding where he is, but making sure there is at least one safety playing deep, because you know this guy is going to get his opportunities deep down the field.
The Irish, after ripping off a huge chunk on the ground, will try to keep Big Mo rolling. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. He's got it. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple.
It's going to be fun to watch this receiving group, I think, for Notre Dame this season. I think one of the things Marcus Freeman's done a really good job of in recent years is go to the portal and bring difference makers at the receiver spot. It was Malachi Fields coming over for Virginia, the big, tall body making big plays downfield last year for the Irish. And this has always been a position, David, that we thought was always a little bit behind some of the elite competition in college football, but it feels like that's starting to change now.
And Greathouse and Faison both back, so obviously some experience there. But then bringing in some ultra-talented, highly recruited receivers from Ohio State. Those guys usually pan out pretty well. To have that speed element, and a couple of guys that maybe click now with this C.J. Carr offense. And the passing attack, which went from a liability a couple years ago to a strength.
And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And finding space to throw the football against this secondary will be a challenge.
And, man, I can't wait to watch this chess match today. This defense, they are so buttoned up, man. They are dialed in. They know exactly who they are. They can run zone. They can run man. They can stop the run. Like, they make things really hard for quarterbacks, Jesse. And this quarterback on the other side, he's pretty dang good. So I'm excited to see this matchup.
He's really good. He just has to be keyed in on timing. The ball has to come out on time. You can't stare things down against this defense because they're going to make you pay. And they try to make you see ghosts. I think one of the really good things about this defense is that they do a nice job disguising their coverages and changing the picture pre-snap to post-snap. So we know this quarterback physically, obviously, one of the most talented in the country, but mentally today, he has got to be sharp.
The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on third down. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down.
Coaches look at this stat every single football game. How do you execute on third down? And a lot of times, man, it's about being in position.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Reed to throw for it on fourth. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
And they are showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical man.
Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Throwing, Reed. Unloads to the wideout. Slots it away.
This is the matchup everyone was excited to see in this football game, and it doesn't take long to get to it. One of the best receivers in the game, one of the best corners in the game, one-on-one, quarterback taking a shot, and early on, it's the corner who wins, knocking it away for the incompletion. That won't be the last time these two guys go toe-to-toe, but this is where your eyes need to be all game long.
Punt is on its way. Not a lot of room to field this one. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Here come the Irish back on offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Finds his man on the RPO. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Notre Dame now facing 3rd and inches. Looking for the edge. He'll pitch it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Not a lot of room to make this catch. He's got great speed. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Running inside, it's Morrow. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Reed makes the grab. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play.
Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive.
And defensive backs you think don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah, I beg the difference.
Play action, C.J. Carr. Right side, it's Flanagan. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Sweet cut there. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still, just a very short gain. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Pulls it and runs it again. Still running at the 35. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. And the RPO got him. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Makes the catch. They make the the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. Notre Dame comes to the line, that last completion giving them a fresh set of downs. With the run on first and goal. They were all over it.
And this defense has given up some yards, getting all the way down here to first and goal, but great job on first and goal. Getting the tackle for a loss and not guaranteeing a pass, but putting this offense in a more difficult situation and trying to end this drive by only giving up a field.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
And that touchdown just got this whole place going, didn't it? You got everybody doing the Irish jig. Touchdown, Jesus is happy. You got the leprechaun, he's dancing. The energy in this place right now is on another level after that score. No wonder this is such a tough place to come in and try to get a win on the road.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Straight ahead, it's Owens. Got enough for the first down. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Reed. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. They'll need a bunch on second down. Wants to throw. It's Reed. They're all over it. Left side is Horton.
Man, it's nice having a QB that is going to hang in there. You could tell, hanging in there, he knows he's going to get hit, right? If I'm going to get hit, I might as well make a completion. Great job hanging in there, throwing the football on target and getting the completion.
They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. He's taking the shot. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
It just looks to me like the offense is starting to get a little bit impatient, right, guys? They haven't scored in this game yet, and all of a sudden now they're taking shots down the field and they're trying to make it happen. But the defense, they have been lights out. They force another incompletion.
Here's Reed to throw. Fires to the wideout. Out wide right, it's Horton. Shakes a man, and he might take off. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Wants to throw on first. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field. Because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven, if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
The Irish, after the chunk play through the air, back to the line. The give is to Williams. Breaks into the open. Pass to Six. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Carr. Caught. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. And he gets it out past the sticks, and Notre Dame will have a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Drops back. It's Carr. Got the back over the middle. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Play fake. Carr. Incomplete. A 50-50 ball won by no one that time. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Throwing. Carr. Looking down the middle. Got his man downfield. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Notre Dame comes to the line that last completion, giving them a fresh set of downs. They get him down, tough run, picks up 4, they'll mark it at the 19. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Going to the run, it's Danzy. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Notre Dame coming to the line with another 1st down. Gives it. Here's a little room there. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Here's Carr to throw. It's complete on the right side. Could not make his way to the corner. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Rush is on. Setting up the screen. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And as a holder picks his spot, it'll be a 25-yard attempt. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Holly, what update do you have for him?
Hey, guys, here on the Texas A&M sideline, I can tell you this crowd has played a factor early in this game. On the road, in a hostile environment, they have not been able to get going in this game. They have failed to score, not productive on their early drives, and they are talking about how the crowd noise is impacting them. I see them talk to each other, trying to tighten things up with the line of scrimmage. This is a factor. This crowd is making a big difference here so far. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Throwing Reed. Fires left. And they needed a little more room to work with as that one sails out of bounds. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Morrow. They put the brakes on him. The Fighting Irish called their 1st timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on 3rd down. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? Notre Dame will now use its 2nd timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. 4th down, Reed. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And he was fighting with everything he had, Jesse, trying to reach whatever he could, scratch, crawl, fight for that little bit of yardage he needed to get the 1st down, but it didn't look like he was going to get there anyway.
No, ball security is still
intercepted. They were Returns it all the way back to the 23-yard line, and the defense gets a turnover. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Reed. Got it in the middle. It's Riley. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Back to pass, it's Reed. Turns it upfield. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Aggies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Out wide left, it's Riley. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Reed to the air again. Stepping to the right. He'll try to do it himself. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. A&M comes back out with another 1st down. Making the adjustment. Reed. Fires to the right. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The give on the counter. Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. Just enough time to get off one more snap. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in South Bend going on. This running back is enjoying one very productive day. He's the bell cow for this team. They are not afraid to give him the ball, and he's a big reason why they're 2 quarters from a win. And with that, let's send it back to the home of the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Ready to go here in the 2nd half, and Notre Dame will kick it away. On the return, it's Morrow. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. What do you got on the sideline, Holly?
Guys, I caught up with the Fighting Irish head coach coming out of the locker room at the half. They are really thrilled with how their defense is playing so far. They knew coming in that they had a really tough opponent in the wide receiver on the other team. Somebody who could change a game with one route. But their defense has been stout and solid. We'll see if they can continue to do that here as that wide receiver gets the ball here to start the 2nd half. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Quick give. It's Morrow. Ball down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Hits the hole. It's Morrow. There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. The Aggies kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll run it. It's Morrow. Maybe some room here. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. Play fake, Reed. Got it. Touchdown, Aggies. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
And Reese, this is the part of the field where the tight ends become such a big part, right? With big size, I'm going to isolate these guys, find a way to get good matchups. You can tell they did it there, and the result, 6 points.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the third quarter, they'll try to answer here. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Trying to move them on the counter. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
The Irish send out the punt unit. All kinds of heat on that punter. Good job just to get it out of there without disaster. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 after the 35. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Here's Reed to throw. Makes the catch. It's Craver. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The run inside. It's Owens. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. To the ground. He's got it again. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on that. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Left side is Owens. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. And the Aggies, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Hand it to the back. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Throwing Reed. Just had to get rid of it.
And that was good defense again. And unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. The Fighting Irish call their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. They're in makeable field goal range. They could tie the game, but instead they'll go for it on 4th down. Here comes the heat. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Hard running there. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. Keeps it himself. Now the toss. And that one will go in reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. Burrowing for yardage. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Secures it at the 30. He's brought down, not a lot of room to take that one back. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Morrow. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Reed, under pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. From the gun on third down, it's Marcel Reed. Got his man. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
One of the things I love about this wide receiver, it's not all bombs and posts and go routes. Third and long, you just kind of run him not too far down the field. He makes the catch, and he's so dangerous. Making moves, using his speed and elusiveness. He finds a way to get that first down and keep the offense on the field.
This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Reed. Pulls it in. It's Bussey. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Changing the routes with his receivers. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Caught. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. And we're just about ready to go with the final quarter. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. And it's his 4th interception of the night. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. They'll move the tight end. They go to the counter. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. The Irish send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. He felt the heat, but got it away nicely. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. Coverage unit all over him, stopped immediately. Holly Rowe has an update.
Hey guys, here on the Texas A&M sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Here's Reed to throw. Finds his man. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Marcel Reed to throw for it on 4th. Complete. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. A&M comes back out with another 1st down. Leaves it with the back.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Rush right in his face. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you just got to take off and get it.
Throwing Reed. Flip it out to the back on the screen. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46.
Well, that time on 3rd and long, they just took what the defense gave them. Nothing down the field. They were hoping maybe he could make somebody miss after the catch. Wasn't able to do it, so now it sets up 4th.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. 3rd down and 1, and this is why they call it a gut check. Rid of it on the RPO. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. Pass completion. Move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Complete.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. Hits inside. It's Young. Nowhere to go. Same song, 2nd verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. A manageable distance on 3rd down as they try to convert from the 20. Got it, looking for a 1st. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. 1st and goal as they can just take their time and try to put this one out of reach. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Fighting Irish! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a 2-possession game. And guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
And he added the extra point. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. They're starting to feel a little desperation here, David. They just can't press yet.
Hey, it's go time. We got to put some drives together, down multiple possessions, Jesse. We don't have any time to waste.
Yeah, so at this point of the game, your best players have to touch the football. You've got to dial up plays, getting your biggest playmakers involved now if you're going to win this game.
Makes the catch. It's Horton. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. Might as well finish with a little flair. The defense comes up with a turnover, and they can take a knee if they choose from here on out. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Running inside, it's Young. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Timeout called by the defense, and the clock is stopped with 18 seconds left. Sees a crease. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Timeout is called by the defense, and 12 seconds remain in the football game. He'll try to get to the marker himself. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. No room to bring it back. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Reed. Here's a throw downfield late. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. How much fun was that?